person with the quizzical brow?
That is his good friend, Mr. Darcy.
He looks miserable, poor soul.
Miserable he may be, but poor he most certainly is not. And he owns half of Derbyshire.
The miserable half.
So what do you recommend to encourage affection?
Dancing. Even if one's partner is barely tolerable.
Half a dozen women in all my acquaintance that are truly accomplished.
Nor I, to be sure. Goodness, you must comprehend a great deal in the idea.
I do.
Absolutely.
And of course you must improve my mind by extensive reading.
I'm no longer surprised at your knowing only 6 accomplished women. I rather want to know at your knowing any.
Are you so severe on your own sex?
I never saw such a woman. She would certainly be a fearsome thing to behold.
Miss Elizabeth, let us take a
His name is Mr. Collins. He's the dreaded cousin.
Who's to inherit?
Indeed, everything, apparently.
Even my piano store belongs to Mr. Collins.
When?
He may turn us out of the house as soon as he pleases.
But why?
Because the estate passes directly to him and not to us poor females.
What excellent boiled potatoes. Many years since I've had such an exemplary vegetable. To which of my fair cousins should I compliment the excellence? Ponies.
Does she have any family?
These are the kind of little delicate compliments which are always acceptable to the ladies and which I conceive myself particularly bound to pay.
These pleasing attentions proceed from the impulse of the moment, or are they the result of previous study?
They arise chiefly from what is passing at the time, and though I do sometimes amuse myself with arranging such little elegant compliments, I always wish to give them as unstudied an air as possible.
Oh, believe me, no one would suspect your manners to be rehearsed.
After dinner, I thought I might read to you all for an hour or two. I have with me Fordyce's sermons, which speak very eloquently on all matters moral.
You talk as a rule while dancing?
No. No, I prefer to be unsociable and taciturn. Makes it all so much more enjoyable, don't you think?
And I dare say that is an irreversible event.
It is. Why do you ask such a question?
To make out your character, Mr. Darcy.
And what have you discovered?
Very little. I hear such different accounts of you as puzzle me exceedingly.
I hope to afford you more clarity in the future.
I do not have the talent of conversing easily with people I have never met before.
Perhaps you should take your aunt's advice and practice. But I think it would be very hard on younger sisters not to have their share of amusement because the elder is still unmarried. It would hardly encourage sisterly affection.
Upon my word, you give your opinion very decidedly for so young a person. Pray, what is your age?
With 3 younger sisters grown up, your ladyship can hardly expect me to own to it.
Scruples about our relationship. Could you expect me to rejoice in the inferiority of your circumstances?
And those are the words of a gentleman. From the first moment I met you, your arrogance and conceit, your selfish disdain for the feelings of others made me realize that you were the last man in the world I could ever be prevailed upon to marry.
I can't believe what we're seeing!